Ladies and gentlemen, it's Wednesday. Y'all know what that means. It's unapologetic time, and I'm presenting to you Sir Goodwin Live. Right there. Starring TJ Turner and the lovely, greatest addition to the cast, Miss Kimberly Smith. You already know who I am, White Sox SC. This is Unapologetic Sir Goodwin Live. Hot topics, current events, and we got a lovely special guest coming to you soon. Don't forget to participate. Take away the show, go.
And we are live Wednesday, a little late, but we're here. TJ's in the building, Kim is in the building. I hope everybody is doing well. Short week feels like a long week.
Yes, it does.
Already.
I thought that was just me.
But, we're going to make it through. Special guest today, Jasmine Mead of the Do Say, You Say podcast. But before that, TJ, how are you today?
Pretty good, thank you, folks.
Okay. Kim, how are you?
It's Wednesday. I'm here. I'm good.
And you were out in the streets this weekend.
I was out in the streets a little bit this weekend. It was Labor Day weekend.
Yeah.
This is technically the official end to Hot Girl Summer. And I was privileged enough to go see Meek Mill in concert.
Mm-hmm.
It was great.
Mm-hmm.
Megan was the opening act. She was amazing.
She's the creator of Hot Girl Summer.
She
right?
is the
Right.
creator. I don't really
Yeah.
listen to her music, but what I can say is she can move a crowd. Wow, she was good. YG and Mustard were amazing.
Right.
YG is absolutely hilarious. He really is. He was very shiny. And then
YG and Mustard are two.
so DJ Mustard
DJ
came
Mustard,
out
okay.
and did a set, and then he came back out for YG's set.
Okay.
And then this new thing that people are doing with concerts kind of bothered my nerve. We thought that it was going to go Future and then Meek Mill, but now, they have these things now where people don't want to headline because both artists are big artists, so they did it back and forth. So, they were together, and then one did a song, the other one did a song. So, it was 2 hours of them, going back and forth. I know, I did not like it. Future.
With Future and
Meek Mill.
Meek Mill?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
They have music together.
Well, they actually had a brand new song at the end or whatever that they premiered at the concert because Chicago was the first stop.
Okay.
They brought out some Chicago artists, whatever. So, Meek did, so that was cool.
Who?
I'm gonna be honest. I don't listen to much of the kids' music,
Oh,
but
okay.
it was one of them.
Okay.
But I guess this is a new, trend that Trey Songz and Chris Brown started. Is from what I've been told that one single person doesn't want to headline because they don't want the other person to feel like they're opening for them. So yeah. But besides that, the concert itself was great. Good times.
Okay, good. Meg was good, huh? That's
She
the only
was.
one I would have wanted to see.
Yeah, she really,
Meg.
really was. She moved the crowd. She really did.
Oh, okay. TJ, you got something interesting for us this Labor Day weekend?
No, I'm pretty much chilled.
Okay.
Brief.
Did you get to watch Power?
No.
We have the person you talk. It was Polo G,
Oh,
Chicago's
thank you
very
so
own.
They
much.
brought him out?
That's what
That-
Mike just said in the
whoever-
comment.
I
You said he was from Chicago?
Whoever he was from Chicago. Whoever
Yeah.
Meek brought out.
He's
I don't know
from
who he is.
their old neighborhood.
Oh wow! Okay, yeah.
Oh, okay.
He was good.
Okay.
Yeah, he was really good.
Okay, cool.
Mm-hmm.
Well, without further ado, I would like to give an unapologetic welcome and an unapologetic debut to Miss Jasmine Mead. If you're still in the building, come in here.
Jazzy!
The Do Say,
This beautiful Miss Jasmine Mead.
the Do Say, You Say podcast, which is on Anchor and Apple Podcast. Jasmine, how are you today?
Great, how about yourself?
I'm okay. Loosen up. It's okay.
He was
Yeah, your Wi-Fi.
Oh.
The airplane. We'll
But,
figure it out. Continue on.
Okay, I don't know.
But so tell us a little bit about your podcast. We're trying to get on your level.
Mm-hmm.
Teach us. So, my podcast, I started a month ago. I was up late at night. I was like, I want to do a podcast. I said it, but it's I never put the plan in motion. Insomnia kicked in. So I was on Google and I was like, how can I start a podcast? I went to YouTube. I can't remember the girl's name, But she had a video about Anchor and how she can record on there, she can post it, and they do all the other work for you. As far as like creating the code and stuff, the links and sending it to like Spotify, Apple Music, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts. They distribute it for you.
Wow.
The only thing you have to do is record it, and then you can put your hashtag, your description, everything goes with it. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna do it. So then I did it, and I just basically make statuses on Facebook, controversial topics like older men, younger women, the whole cute to be a dark-skinned girl, family entitlement, things of that nature.
Ooh, family entitlement, that's a word. Okay.
Because you know your family will be the first person to try to bring you down or feel like you owe them something. But I can work. So that's it.
How many episodes? 7 episodes in.
Oh, congrats!
7 episodes in.
Okay. Well, we are definitely going to get back to your podcast throughout the show. But we're going to move. Chicago's in the news a lot this week.
Yes.
A lot of different things going on. So we usually finish up with Chicago, but this week we're going to start with Chicago, with who's probably our best rapper, maybe Kanye West. Is Kanye the best rapper to come out of Chicago? Anybody? Somebody?
I'm gonna go with no. But my opinion is biased because I do not like Kanye West, and I think y'all worship him because he's from here.
Hold
and,
on.
I'm just saying.
Be easy.
It's a lot. But I do not agree with that at all, and I'm very interested in this gospel album. I'm assuming that's where we're going.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm going to disagree with that point.
So who, ER Doctor, who do you have as the best rapper to come out of Chicago?
Kanye West.
You got Kanye.
And most successful.
Yeah, both popular and successful. Jasmine, you too?
I wouldn't say the best, but I'm not a real rap fan. But I like the old Kanye when his mama was alive.
Okay.
He's amazing.
Okay.
Not the Kim Kanye though. I can do it.
Good clarification.
The old Kanye, the Donda.
Okay. There you go. You gotta come through. Donda. 100%.
Okay. Is Kanye a Gemini?
He definitely is.
Oh,
yeah,
he is?
Yeah. So that's why you're able to get all these split personalities. EI Doctor, are you here for the Kanye West gospel album, which is slated to drop later this month? The Sunday services are awesome.
Yeah, so
they are awesome.
All the music is good. I'm glad that it's gonna be an opportunity cause I think the choir is an all black choir.
Yes.
I think if they have any way of getting any money or financial gain out of this, I think that's a great idea. If the concerts are good, why the album won't be? Now, if it's a live album, it might be better.
I'm hoping that it is a live album.
It should be.
Are you a fan of gospel music, Jasmine Mead?
No, I listen occasionally.
Okay. So would you listen to this album just because it's Kanye?
No, because the choir, like I've seen the choir and they can sing. So certain people when they sing, it's like you touching me.
Okay.
And it's also Kanye, so he's dealing with the biggest super producers that he has in his catalog. So you don't know, Pharrell, Swiss Beats, these producers can make a hit on a beat. So whatever the people sing, it really doesn't even. It's crazy to say it don't matter.
Kim Smith, you grimaced when I said that the concert is awesome. From what I see on Instagram, what are your thoughts on that?
I just, not all of the songs are gospel. Would you agree with that? It seems like that some of these covers that they have done are R&B. Would y'all agree with that?
Absolutely.
Okay, well, I'm confused because, every time I went to church on Sunday, nobody came from the back singing, you know, SWV or anything like that. We definitely kept it, you know, the eyes on the sparrow. So I guess I'm just, you know, I don't understand why we have to call it Sunday service. Like it kind of seems like it's a concert, which is fine. I did not know that the whole choir was black. That's great.
Yeah, I think about most.
Oh, okay. I think that's great or whatever. But I mean, to me, this does not reflect Sunday service. It reflects a concert on Sunday.
Well, you know, Kanye is not the first to put that R&B spin on gospel. Kirk Franklin does it with a lot of his music, and I mean, starting from, you said what?
I said stomp is different than.
No, Stomp. He uses a lot of Stevie Wonder samples. He samples a lot of music from the secular world.
Okay.
So that is, to me, that's what what's his name, Kanye West is doing. He's bringing the music from the secular world, and you can switch love with God, and once you put Jesus in it, it's gospel.
Okay, I think that's, you know.
And the style,
Okay.
you know, the style and which you sing. I can show you a video of that, and the choir. The choir makes it gospel. You don't have a lot of R&B or rappers that have the choir. So I think that I'm looking forward to it.
Okay, I'm
if
gonna
I
let
can
y'all
figure
have
out how to download it, because I
Is he performing? Is he rapping? Any of these parties or whatever you want to call
at the
it?
Sunday services,
service?
I haven't
You haven't seen him.
rap.
So he might be a Kirk Franklin of this.
He might be the Kirk Franklin.
But I don't want to hear all that either, though. I don't want to hear
Well-
all that Kirk Franklin yelling and stuff. Let's let the choir sing.
Well, we shall see how this goes. This should be an interesting
And they
album.
say Kanye keep getting shut down by the police out there at Calabasas. He's building these kind of igloos or something. I don't know if they. Yeah, and the police, he doesn't have a permit for
Of
it.
course.
And they keep shutting him down. So
I mean, when you got that Kardashian behind you, you think you can do anything. So, you know.
Let's not forget about the people who are joining us. Take a talk break from the special guest phone tonight. We got people showing love, and you didn't think they would come, Miss Me. Yes. You got a few viewers on here. First, we got Miss Mary Lee James saying, "Hey girl," with a lot of L's. I put a heart. And your cousin Christopher Jackson says, "Hey cousin, do your shit," and puts up a lot of gang signs. What up, Chris? We out here. Let's go to my phone. What good one was instantly under attack by Michael Murphy. He says, "Tell that hoe take off his Chris show. Take Chris's show off."
Feeling well, so we tribute Chris.
He
tonight.
thinks. And Mike says, "Hey Kim," and sends heart eyes. But let me point out, he then jumps to Good One's live and says hi to Kiara Wyatt. I'm not hating, I'm just reading what I see. Michael says DJ who in regards to Mustard, and he did say the Polo G shit, he was guessing. He says, "Who was that in the hallway?" In which I responded, "That's on me, bitch." And so he also said, "Is that Janet from the Revolution album?" I said, "Get off of Bay
It's
before
Rhythm Nation.
Rhythm Nation, something." I don't know. And Kim, the lovely Miss Etta Moore's here, and she says hi, Kim, and the rest of the crew.
Hey, Auntie. How you
And
doing?
Nicole Maryville says, "Hey y'all," and this is gonna tickle TJ. Kiki Jones is here. She says her birthday is tomorrow. Can she get a birthday shout out?
You can get a birthday shout out tomorrow, Kiki. I'm sorry. The only person that get a birthday shout out today is Beyonce.
It is Beyonce's birthday.
I had that in my notes.
Oh,
and I
okay.
forgot. I had a special thing I was going to do for that today. Today I put up, today is my phone number's birthday today to shade Beyonce.
I also looked for that, and I was going to say, fuck that phone.
Oh, wow. Okay. All right.
I didn't see it,
I had my
TJ.
phone number for 17
Yeah,
years.
who gives a
Oh, okay. Well,
Happy
you know,
birthday.
happy birthday to the phone number and Beyonce.
Damn.
Happy
No.
birthday, Beyonce.
Don't put that shit behind.
Look, y'all, we
Happy
love
birthday,
B.
Beyonce.
Happy
38
happy-
years old.
Yes.
She 30 what?
38.
Damn,
She's
you
looking
guys.
every
38
bit
is
of
gorgeous.
She did you get him though, Kim? Say that again to
she's
Kim.
looking every bit of 38.
Woo, now wait a minute now. We're not gonna do
That's a
Beyonce
lie.
because Tina Knowles is a smooth in her 70s knocking on 80 and look 30. So like
Dang.
Beyonce is
Dang.
not
After a
looking like
few
20.
Dodger West surgery.
Just like Patty.
But we're going to
All right.
And that big ass nose.
we're gonna stay in the R&B realm, and the ER doctor TJ Turner has some news for us on R. Kelly, one of Chicago's the king of R&B and one of Chicago's finest.
Oh,
Still,
okay.
even still,
Still.
innocent till proven guilty.
Free the guys.
He's definitely guilty. I'll talk about free to go.
Free the guys, man.
But they definitely put him in the public. You
Yes.
know, he said he's liking it.
Hey.
But his two main chicks right here, two main chicks, they got to age where they can talk in front of the cameras. Are trying to garner up some money, you know, to get him Michael Jackson lawyer.
Oh.
Now, granted, Michael Jackson got 2 cases now.
Pending.
He's dead.
Right.
Like we talked about. So you know.
They he got 2 cases.
Damn.
Now maybe he can get him out of jail for a little bit, but you know some cases always come back. So I think they wasting their time. They need to go head back home to their parents. That's waiting for them, you know, with open arms.
But they were seen riding around Chicago in one of those little 2-seater like
A
go-kart type things,
Uh-huh.
like $40,000 car.
Well, you know,
toy.
what
Yeah.
they're trying to do is they're trying to shop a book deal. But
Okay.
nobody will pick up the book deal.
Because they
So
know where the
that's-
money gonna go to.
Exactly. So that's actually how they're trying to raise money. They are going to combine their story and write a book.
But you know what? Shout out to loyalty though. Even though he has this case that's pending, you have to remember that it's pending. You know, not
I
all.
thought they did a trial. They set a trial date though.
Oh, yes, they did today. April 2020. My
Right.
attorney told me.
Yeah.
He's very excited.
Dang.
Wow.
420
I
and
did see that.
shit.
Yeah, they did set a trial
Use
date.
IP 420. That's cool.
2020. Yeah.
That's bullshit.
Yeah, so it's you have to only because he's black. That's why I act like that. I don't condone anything
Okay.
that I've heard about him, but because he's black, you know, I definitely want some fairness.
Well, no, I
because
agree
he's
with the
black.
whole because he black thing, but the crazy part is when you got away with it the first time and you do it, you just a dumbass nigga.
Dang.
I mean, let's speak the truth.
I mean, come on. I mean, just to say because he's black, I mean, you got away with it. Everybody black, especially in Chicago, saw you piss on this girl.
He was squirting. That's
Squirt,
what
you know, and I was-
that's what girls say. I don't fucking know.
And I was a kid. My parents put a whole sheet up in front of the front room so we couldn't see it. I saw that part. That was that.
We very in the lead, TJ, that your freaky ass parents was watching this shit.
Oh,
We
please. Oh, they wanted to see it.
From my
Mama.
understanding, they were selling it at y'all flea market.
They were selling it everywhere.
Oh, everybody
And he
saw the
still-
tape. I had the tape.
Oh, okay.
And he got away with it.
He
So for
did?
him to do this is not that whole black thing is out the window.
Mary Lee James sums it up. She says he did that shit, but his music is still great though. She also says to the guy in the sheet, is that a Kool-Aid jammer or a Capri Sun?
It's a Kool-Aid jammer.
Mary, there's your answer.
Kool-Aid jammer, definitely. Well, R. Kelly, get well soon. Common. One of the best rappers in Chicago, maybe.
Yes, now that we
Common.
agree with.
Don't do
One of
that.
the best rappers.
Kim,
Yeah.
I didn't speak on this. Don't piss me off. Don't piss me off.
I mean, I don't know. Best
Common
rappers,
good.
best rappers, but
I
influential.
like him.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of people, when you don't hear all the curse words, and that makes you not think of him being
He's a
not so
lyricist.
good rapper. But
He's definitely
Common is good, and he's had some very nice looking women in his life over the time.
Shout out Angela Rye.
Yeah,
Is that her right now?
Yeah,
right?
that's who he back with now, Angela Rye.
Are they back together?
They are.
I don't know who that
Serena and
is.
Badu, and he has a thing for that backside. It's
Yeah.
but
That
Angela-
ass, baby.
But
That
Angela
ass.
Rye is not. She pretty thin, right?
Well, I mean, she She shapely.
Oh.
Yeah, she curvy.
Oh,
She
okay.
curvy. She
Okay.
curvy. Mhm.
Well, he's opening up. I think the school opened up already.
did.
On 74th and East End,
Mhm.
Fine Art School,
Mhm.
Commons. So that's good news coming from Chicago. Right, but you already
Especially
can't
the
say
east side.
you can't say that about Kanye.
This
You
is
had some
factual.
negative about Kanye. You had some negative about R. Kelly. So that's what I want to go.
Never
ahead.
heard of no schools. And just a couple things that I thought was awesome about the school. I know it's a whole thing up here about charter schools and regular schools or whatever like that. But this particular school, it is already open. And for right now, the first year is only going to be 7th and 8th graders.
Okay.
So if you want to apply, they have this amazing, wonderful website. And then what they're going to do is they have 200 seats open. But then after the 200 seats fill up, I guess y'all have something called a lottery up here.
Mhm.
So they will have a lottery if the 200 seats fill up. But then every year after this, they're going to build all the way up to 12th grade.
Also, are they starting from 7th
Right.
to 12th? Oh, so this is
So it's only 7th and 8th this
okay,
year. And
so-
then every year they'll add a...
So he's definitely going towards the teenage years.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So if they
until
wanted
your
to
high
be...
school, college, going into college. That's smart.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, keep doing good in the hood, Common, and we are definitely rooting for you. Kim, you have some news about Lori. Lori.
You said that shit right today.
I seen Lori. I was at the club game on Sunday.
She was
and
there?
And Lori, she walked right past my father, my son, and I. And I said, "Hey, Lori." She said,
The Princess Diana way.
Let me tell y'all something.
Well,
Y'all,
Lori
everybody
ain't from
might
no damn
have...
community.
Look now.
She ain't from
Let
no
me tell you
community. She did
something now.
every event.
Look
That's
now.
it. Ain't
Look.
did nothing.
Don't get me wrong, she know how to... She's Robert Manuel all over again in a different body.
Let's go.
That's all I'm saying. But what this is that Ted Cruz jumped out and forgot that Lori was black. I think that's exactly what this
Let's
was.
go.
He jumped out on Twitter, with this gun debate because of, our weekend violence over Labor Day or whatever, and basically said this dumbass statement at the top or whatever. But the beauty of this and the essence is not what Lori said at the beginning, but what is outlined at the end. Keep our name out of your mouth.
Let's go.
Okay, I'm just saying.
Okay,
Lori, look, right, okay. Lori let you know right off the bat that you can keep up with the foolery, but what you will not do is continue to keep our name in your mouth.
Unapologetic
There you
Lori,
go.
like, but she should have put
It's Lori.
out your mouth. Keep our name out of your mouth.
You know, you gotta clean it up a
Keep
little
our
bit for
name
the
out
folks.
your mouth.
No, I agree with Goodwin. If you gonna say keep our name, finish it off right.
Okay, that's true.
She should have put on Stone too. On Stone. On the guys.
My nephew went to see her, saw her today on a field trip.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and
Did she have on that ill-fitting suit?
I don't know what she had on, but I think she did because I went and I asked, who did you go see? Oh, we saw the mayor, and all that good. And I said, what's her name? He said, Larry?
Larry.
I had to stop the car and I said, I can't wait to tell my cousin this. Because I actually think Larry is better than Corey.
I mean, Larry.
He kept saying
Larry
it.
Hoover.
Yeah. And he kept saying it, and me and my sister was looking like, is he serious right now? And my mom like, no, it's Lori. He said, no, it's Larry.
He was serving.
He was
serving.
But that's because he's confused. That's exactly why. And I was in Walmart on 83rd, and our next store is going to take us to 83rd. But I was in Walmart on 83rd, and I just kept seeing all these black ladies who were dressed, in sports attire and all this stuff. This is like, it was everywhere. And I'm like, what? I'm like, is that? I mean, then I see my kids, they be looking like, yeah. So, just you can brighten it up a little bit.
You want Lori?
A couple days ago, I saw her in some jogging pants.
She likes
That
a
ass
lot of
probably-
braids.
She's
A
definitely.
lot of braids and browns.
Yeah,
A
it's
lot of
very
braids and browns.
You want her to wear a dress, Goodwin?
You don't have to wear a dress, but like Hillary has her pantsuit.
You just got a pants. Ain't to be fitted.
And they fit.
And
Fitted.
Ruth
Coach-
always wearing pantsuits. I said, got the
Look,
Hillary
Scandal
on today,
was on for 7 years and Carrie
Yeah.
was banging the
Yeah.
entire time.
Was.
So let's get it
And
clear.
do something with the hair. It's just,
Ooh,
it's
yes.
just, it's
Go
just
ahead,
all,
pull it
she's
back
just all out
something.
of whack.
She work every day. She don't got time to
Look,
keep
Not put
up.
no money on her wardrobe. Thrift. She's very thrifty.
Oh, good. There you go. She's very good.
Did you vote for, do you live in Chicago?
Yes.
Yes. Did you vote for Corey Lightfoot?
Tell him that's
No, Larry.
personal.
Did you vote for Larry Lightfoot? Or did you vote for Tony?
I did not vote
Oh, Lupe.
Tony.
Oh,
I
okay.
voted for Larry.
Okay. You voted for Larry.
There you go.
I didn't know
Okay.
Larry was gonna pop out like that. It always looked like that. I thought when I gave her part of her check,
Right.
she would have changed.
Right, that she
Yeah.
was
She
gonna
already
do
has
that.
money. She don't give a damn.
Oh no, she's very. I mean, her
Yeah.
wife is very wealthy.
Well, that's
Let's
what
be
I said.
clear.
That's what I said. She already had money.
Right,
She just don't give a
yeah,
damn about
let's
how
be
she
clear. Her
look.
white wife is very wealthy.
And-
White people do it all the time.
I mean,
And that white wife, she looked like a man.
she do.
She looked like Brigitte Nielsen.
You're old, not Brigitte.
Brigitte,
Oh,
Brigitte.
No.
They say Brigitte Nielsen, Sylvester Stallone's career is hitting your vagina.
Damn.
Oh, no.
Damn.
That was on the Flavor Flav.
Oh, okay.
She was hilarious.
Kim,
Whew.
your favorite nail salon is shut down on everything.
Wait a minute, is that in the mall? In that little mall there?
Yes. Okay, now I'm gonna be honest. Like, this is not my favorite, but this I have been to a couple times, and this story bothered me to my soul, and so I had to start digging and finding out what was going on. And so basically, what happened 2 days ago was a lady and her daughter were in the nail shop. The lady that was getting her nails done, the girl that were doing her nails were not doing it right, and so she asked, could somebody else come over and do her nails? The man, the owner of the shop, got mad at her and pushed her. Okay,
The mom.
the Bush pushed the mama.
Okay.
So this is the same man that last year it went viral at this same nail shop. He jumped on a teenage girl that he felt like did not pay the right amount of money. So it
Okay.
went viral, but they did not shut down the shop. Now, this particular incident, the mom gets up and they force the mom out of the shop, but they lock the daughter in the shop.
Oh, hell.
So
no.
they won't let the daughter out. The daughter is clearly like 16. She's terrified. She won't move. And all of this is happening. All of a sudden, the lady on the side starts recording. So she's live. So she's explaining what's going on as she's sitting on the side. She's not involved, but she's sitting on the side. One of the male techs, he walks up and tries to snatch her phone out of her hand
Oh, he was
as
beat
she's
the fuck
recording.
up.
So of course she loses her mind, and I'm gonna get my kids up here. Like, it turned into a whole thing. So they clearly got terrified when she got up or whatever. So they ends up giving her money back. But then don't forget, the little girl is still trapped in the shop, and her mom is on the outside. So as the lady goes to walk out the door, she reaches back and snatches and like no, she coming with me, and take the little girl outside. So of course the police is called. They explained that he pushed the lady with everything like that. And then Jamal Bryant, which was actually a candidate in the mayor race, he dropped out early. He was a younger black guy. He actually started this boycott yesterday, and they shut it down yesterday, all in one day. So shout out to them.
Good,
Yeah.
good. And I'm glad to see this man in handcuffs.
Mm-hmm.
And it doesn't
This is
seem
him.
to be
Mm-hmm.
something that happens pretty regularly with him. They
Some of them are angry.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I always, when I go in there, I'll go get a pedicure every now and then. Yeah, man, pedicure, whatever.
Yeah.
I don't like that they don't speak English.
Mhm.
So I'm always on guard when I'm in there, because they could be saying, "Hey, get the guns from under." They could be saying anything.
This is true.
You know,
Mhm.
and so speak English and stop bothering the blacks, because you know what? The blacks are the ones giving you the money.
They get all of it.
All
Yes,
the money.
all of it.
They are giving these Asians the money. The white folks don't go over on
Mhm.
Roosevelt and Ashland to get
Sure
those
don't.
stuff. They not
They're
going on
going to-
83rd.
they'll go to
They
YouTube and do it
downtown.
themselves.
Right, or they going downtown.
Oh no,
you know,
downtown.
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
or north side.
Yeah.
you
Oh,
know.
true.
They not doing it. So you all need to be a lot nicer.
Yes. And keep your hands off black women.
And,
They don't even get
that's
their
what I
kids
was going to say.
Yeah.
The Chinese women, you don't see them walking around with their feet did ever. They always get
That's what they got their ninja shoes on. But this is what I feel. it's exactly where you were going, Kim, and I'm glad you said it. Like, once they did that video last year where I don't know if old girl tried to walk out on them or whatever the fuck,
Right.
and I was trying to see both sides, but like if dude got a history with this shit, see, this what I don't like about other fucking races. Like, you only doing that shit because there ain't no black men in there.
Right.
I go with my best friend to the nail shop. All these stores will be different. It's Christina Brown. I see my bitch ass in there. And like you say, girl, when they be talking all that gibberish, I do not. I don't pay for anyone I'm not having sex with. So,
But you go along with her.
yeah,
Okay.
getting my friend points up. If you put one black man in any of these situations, these little scary ass Asian dudes won't pull it. So that's why I'm offended.
Right.
You know that like they targeting women. Like, and then I could see if it was the Asian women against y'all, but they little hoe ass husbands and sons
Always
be
the
doing
men.
the shit too. So like that shit that bothered me, man. Mike
The
say
Asian husbands are the one that doing it because the women know if they say anything, put their hand on it, they're gonna get dragged out with the.
where's the
with that
training,
pedicure
TJ?
water, huh?
Where's the training, the ninja shit?
If they had ninja training, they wouldn't be in no nail shop.
Okay, they
Now,
got.
what was you finna say, Jasmine?
I was gonna say, like, I go to the nail shop quite often, and I'm not justifying what he did, but I've seen people try to walk out on them all the time.
Oh no, there's a reason why they got their guard up, definitely.
Right.
I mean,
Why
then
they
look
try to
where
walk
it's
in.
at.
It's like they try to walk out, like, and they say that the lady got a history of going to the nail shop and getting her nails done, but then she leave without getting it finished. Like, I can polish my own nails, but y'all just, you know,
Get it. I'll get to
Get to it.
the
Now, right.
base.
Now, don't get me wrong. I totally agree with you. Like, don't try to beat the system. But also, again,
especially
don't
when
put
you're-
your hands on me.
Yeah, don't
Period.
touch
me.
Like
Oh,
now,
don't touch me at all.
if you want to, hurry up and call the police or whatever like that, call CPD to run them down or something like that. That's fine. But when you invade my space, then we have a totally different problem.
Absolutely, because you already probably maybe not rich, but you got plenty of money off it. So
You
that
fine,
little
yeah,
$25,
right, you
$30
fine.
for somebody walking out, you gonna be okay.
And honestly, he got lucky. Cause you just imagine, like, she was a kind mom. You know what I mean? Like, I could not imagine my
You
mom.
trapping my
You know what I mean?
She
Like
would've reached
standing
through
on
all
the
the
right,
crowds.
like standing on the other
No,
side
I
of the
said
door,
you
yelling
come
at
here.
them, right?
Yeah.
Like
Somebody
she
with
stayed
a
outside,
crazy person would have drove their car through it.
clear and got their daughter and drove right back out.
Exactly.
Right?
Agree.
Kenyatta Kenny said they bust out all the windows in
They
the
did.
shop.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
I wasn't promoting that, but they did.
yeah,
I would have
They
promoted.
deserve. They definitely deserve what they got. Keep your hands to yourself and
Mm-hmm.
follow the rules of the land. Here in Chicago, Sweetness number 34, Walter Payton of Chicago Bears had a statue unveiled on Tuesday from in front of Soldier Field.
Okay.
And who do you root for? Because I don't think Carbondale has any type of
Oh
team.
wow. Okay. First off, no, Carbondale. We have the minors, and we do have the I am a Saluki down.
Yeah.
Okay.
The-
Saluki
what's the
down.
minor?
It's a AAA ball team. that we
Is it
have.
AAA?
It's so what's the one that's minor? Ain't that triple?
Yeah,
Right?
it's an A, double A,
Oh,
triple A. So
okay.
which?
How many A's y'all got?
Well, we got some A's.
Oh,
We got some A's.
You got an A.
We got some A's. I don't know what it is, but no, we got a couple. But no, I watch football, but not often. But when I do watch the
You
Bears.
root for the Bears.
Yeah,
So
right,
you
Bears.
got Bears over the Packers tomorrow night.
Oh, I'm excited about it because you know who's gonna be there performing.
Chance.
Me,
Maybe
Bill.
Bill, and it's free.
Yeah,
I ain't get there. We gotta exchange information. I need
yeah.
to read.
Meek
Okay.
Mill is
Is he gonna be
performing
at Grant?
Grant Park.
At Grant Park.
Oh, he gonna be there.
Right across from. It starts at noon. It's all day tomorrow.
Yeah, I think Chance is performing at
At
Soldier Field.
Soldier Field before the
I
game.
can't.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Well, shout out to Chance, but
Yeah.
I need to figure out the
To
whole
Meek
Meek
Mill.
situation in
Yeah,
there.
Meek is going to be at the in Grant Park.
With Megan
free.
Trainor.
Yes, all that is
With
happening.
Megan Trainor?
So
Yeah.
you know that's the other act he picked was Megan Trainor.
Yeah, no.
Okay, we not gonna do that.
Ain't that the white girl?
But see, this is
Yeah,
no,
No, I think. I'm sorry. I think it's a good idea.
thank you. But there's nothing wrong with Megan Trainor.
No.
Black and white folks can just like combine.
We're not gonna get it by ourselves.
Exactly.
Just be real.
Kenyatta
let's see.
Kennedy says go pack go.
I don't think so.
But
Everybody is the Bears are gonna win the Super Bowl.
Let's not get carried away.
The Bears are
So
gonna
you a
win.
Bears, you a
The
Bears
Bears
fan?
are gonna win the Super Bowl this year. Yes.
No, it's not
How much you
happening.
got for me when it happens? What
Eagles.
you got for me?
Let's go.
What you got for me?
Whatever
What
you
you
want to
got
bet.
for me?
We will bet whatever that they will not
make sure
touch the
his money
Super
is
Bowl.
Up to par.
TJ, really? You know, we never fight, TJ.
Yeah, don't bet him.
Well, I'm just let him choose. He
No,
always
he
got
got
shoes.
shoes.
Ah, there we
Yeah.
go.
So once you sell, just make sure you just put something to the
I got
side.
it.
Yeah.
I got
So
you,
you got
Jazz.
Bears over Packers tomorrow
I got
night?
Bears over the Packers.
You got Bears over Packers tomorrow night?
You know what? I want to say yeah, but they for some reason choke. But I was yes,
Ooh.
they do. They were like, wasn't this last year the same thing that they was up?
20 something.
What do you mean it
that's
don't count?
right. Go. I passed me the
Like how many times the Packers gonna have to come and hit a
We
nigga
talking
in the
about
ass?
tomorrow.
Okay, I'm going with the Bears.
Okay.
Well, you know what? I don't even know why I asked him that because he's from Chicago, but there's something about him and the Bears that just don't get along because when that guy missed the field goal last year,
Good.
Cody
That
Parkey.
that
works.
was he kind of predicted that whenever he watches they
They
lose or something.
They do.
So just
So
go
that's
ahead.
so
You
why.
know,
I'm not, but it's crazy because I was asleep the whole time of that game. And as soon as I woke up, that fool missed that field goal.
And he had the audacity to do the late night circuit.
Yeah, that was funny as
but
hell.
he had to get his
Yeah,
his
he had to
money.
get his walking
But so yeah, you don't watch the Bears. The Cubs will be on as well, and Serena will be on as
Oh,
well.
wow,
So
okay.
shout out to Serena making it to the semifinals.
It's no reason why she should lose this. Now, if she do lose this, I will not be watching another match of hers until she wins another Grand Slam.
Damn.
We'll
Shout out
see
to
what
Serena.
They
Serena
tennis
comes
folks.
up with. So go Bears, go Cubs, go Serena tomorrow night.
All of the collective.
Glad that I'll be off early and I can get a nap and wake up in the
I'm telling
And
you,
watch it.
when you start
Are you the type of person that wake up and look forward to your naps?
I wake up and look forward to going back to bed.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
You know.
Both of them.
I
We
Yeah.
talked about it.
Okay.
I love
Yeah.
my nap. I plan my
Yeah.
naps out.
I can't do naps.
So
Why? Thank
Because I end up staying asleep for another 8 hours.
Wake up and it's 4
I
o'clock
set
in
an
the
alarm.
morning.
I set an
Like,
alarm for the day. Jazz with me, the You Say, Do Say,
Do say.
You Say.
podcast on Anchor and Apple.
Yes.
And you have one of the face and the voice of Unapologetic on your show. What made you say, hey, I want him to come be a guest?
I love his voice.
What? Even I
I
don't.
love
You like
his
this country
voice.
drama, huh?
Yes.
So you must be friends with him on Facebook. How do you know him? How do you know him?
I ran into him. He was a customer of mine, and I tried to convince him to get a savings account.
Okay, I'm
He's
pretty
still
sure
not
that didn't
saying
work.
it.
Still
But he
This-
was like, but you know what? I'm gonna go tell your manager.
oh, there you go. See,
Like, that's gonna make me
I
mad.
don't know how you
Feedback.
Chicago. You so damn country.
I'm from here, born and
So
raised.
you know
and
the
that-
manager.
Yes.
And
And
then
I
how
was
did you all become Facebook friends from that exchange?
he set me up.
I did.
He
Oh.
set me up
Uh-huh.
to get Xfinity.
Yep.
And I want my money back.
It's too late, baby.
I want my money
Once
back.
you in, you in.
I want my money back.
You get the friendship.
I
Cam, you
want
said.
my money back. And I
It-
just never, I couldn't leave him.
Yeah,
I love
it
him.
blossomed. Yes, that's my Jazz. She's a star.
I
She's a
love
star.
him. And
I
then
love
somebody
her.
talk about you like that. How could you not talk to him?
That's
Come on,
true.
bro. Make sure,
Larry is real.
Yeah.
make sure you tell that to
Well, I'm
Antonia.
glad that you turned her down and this friendship was there.
What? I shot a shot.
Never shot his shot at me.
I know my levels. I know my. I can't get this Starlet.
Never.
Can't get a damn cousin either. Shit.
Wow. She said she just chilling, trying to.
So were you at work yesterday? On Saturday?
Yes.
When you saw me?
Yeah, I was like, TJ, I'm not gonna be a creep.
Well, you know, I saw you looking at me and I looked at you and I didn't know who you were. So I'm like, okay, let me.
Cause I was looking
You
like
should have just yelled
unapologetic.
Oh, the
You're
ring.
right.
TJ would have did the wave, the not by the wave.
I
You
was
could
like, instead I just said, Mom, don't forget that pen.
No, I did not want him to do like what you said, Lori, Corey, Larry.
Oh, Larry.
No.
Larry.
I didn't want that type of way. So I was like, I'm gonna wait. I'm
Okay.
gonna ask him, was that him in the grocery store?
Yeah.
Kenyatta Kenny must be behind in the video. As Jazz was talking, she says, another victim. And she heard me shoot an attempt at your cousin. She says, run, girl, he don't like condoms. So, well, I mean, I'm going to be out in some way. Thanks,
He
Kenyatta.
should just back condoms today.
Wow.
And that experience was awful. I'll never do it again. Back to the show. It's not happening.
We're gonna back up.
If
Did
y'all
you just
want,
say you seen him by kind
yeah, it was on live. Yeah,
He was on live.
these are the memories that have to be captured, Kim.
Okay, all right.
This
He was
shit
literally holding the box like
with the girl in the background.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Hey, I got him. No, baby.
Did she stink? She smoked too.
And she was like, hurry up. Oh.
I know.
I don't know
That's
what
it.
she said.
I'm going to change for you, though.
Okay.
I swear I'm going to change for
You
you, though.
special.
So on the podcast episode with Hooli, it was why do older men like younger girls?
Yes, because so me
I
personally,
think that's what's going on right here.
I don't see
Why
how
do
you
young girls shut them down?
Yeah.
Why do young girls shut old men like him down?
Oh.
Because you too old. It's so
Ooh,
creepy.
you have to say it like that.
So when you brought up this subject, like where did it come from? So do you mean like 20 and 40, 20 and 30?
I was
Like what's your
talking
gap?
like,
How old are you, young lady?
I'm about to be 29.
29 and 40? Yeah.
I'm not 40. Let's not do that. I'm nowhere near it.
but it all came from R. Kelly and his girlfriend,
okay.
and
All
then Diddy dating
Woo, Lori Harvey.
the Lori Harvey.
Mhm.
Who else though? Cassie and Diddy.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, yeah.
That was like
She was definitely early 20s.
Elvis and all his girls.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Woody
you said
Allen.
Elvis.
Yeah, Woody, I'm going to bring the white people in this shit, too.
Get him.
They don't get to
But
get away.
yeah, I'm just like, but why? How could it be like he likes younger girls? I don't know why.
I need that
I
purity.
don't
That purity.
like,
So what's your gap? 5 years, 7 years?
yeah, I think
Okay.
5 years is
5.
enough.
Okay.
Jazz, they don't know how old you are.
I'm 27.
She just so you can only stop at
You
32.
legitimate
Yes.
look. You are gorgeous, girl. You look a smooth 22.
Yeah, your
Go
skin,
ahead.
your
Yeah, I know.
skin is
Gorgeous. It is.
Thank you.
This the company I
literally gave
keep.
you 22. and
How
she said
are
27.
you related to Michelle Mead?
Michelle's my cousin. Mimi watching me.
I don't know if she's
Oh.
watching, but when I went on your Facebook page, I saw that you all were Facebook friends.
Yes,
and
that's
I
my
love
cousin.
Michelle. She worked at CTA.
Yeah.
Oh,
And now
that's my
she's
cousin.
retired. I always had her hat and her hair together and her drink and well, I don't know about a drink, but a cigarette. I love it. She's a cancer too, so I really like
don't
her.
like cancer.
Oh,
But I
okay,
love
good.
Michelle.
Yeah. You love Michelle and you love me. So there go two
Yes,
cancers you
cancer.
like.
I'm just like emotional.
Well, we definitely all right. Well,
Yes.
and what's the inspirational behind this picture, promo picture for the Do Say You Say podcast on Anchor and Apple?
Okay, so my lovely cousin who hiding right here.
There go babe, there go
She
babe.
not hiding. But I don't even know. We was just talking. I was like, I don't know what to call it. First it was just Jazz, because it's like just Jazz. Don't try to give me any other nicknames. Just Jazz. Just cut it right there. And she was just like, I never see you drink a whole cup of anything except liquor. So I was like, I do love my Do Say. And I was like, I'm gonna go, like thinking stuff. Then I was like, Do Say, you say. She found this picture of me on her phone.
Oh.
It's from my birthday.
Nice.
It's not Do. It's
That's
not
not
Do
Do Say?
Say. It's like a Long Island.
Okay, that's what I
But
thought. Yeah.
it was like I like the look of it. Like, come on,
Yeah.
Do Say, come on, like
picture.
speak about it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and she beat my face. This is anti-gorgeous on the lashes, the makeup,
Okay,
everything.
anti-gorgeous.
Yes.
Promote.
She did my makeup in this picture, took my picture. She's everything.
And she got the angles. Shout out,
Yes.
cousin. Thank
And
you.
she hid it from me until I decided to do a podcast. Because I never seen
wow.
this picture until I was like, I don't know what my logo is. I'm just going to, like, I was reaching out to people on, like, Instagram and stuff to make one. But I was like, I don't know. Let me see what I can come up with myself. So,
Well, y'all did a fantastic job.
this
It's
is
nice.
me.
It's really nice.
Right.
Thank
Shout out to Tony. Her name is Tony, like mine. You're showing a lot of stuff here in the center of this picture.
Oh my God. He's a married man, ladies and gentlemen.
Are you single, Jasmine? I'm pretty sure the people
Yes,
want to
I
know.
am single.
At
Single as a dollar
27.
bill.
Oh,
yes, 27.
Kids?
I have one daughter. She's 3.
Okay.
She's so lovely.
So I have
Okay.
little Miss Madeline.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. And so between 32 and what's the bottom?
Oh,
What's the bottom
No,
number?
so it's no bottom.
So you're not gonna be younger than me.
See, this what pisses me off with women.
All right, no, you cannot be younger than me. You think that's okay?
Yeah, hell yeah, it's me first of all, but
You think it's okay for me to date a young man? Like I would go to the party, my boyfriend 21.
yeah, look, baby, hold on.
25.
Hold on. See, this y'all problem. This why.
Now don't you say
I'm gonna say something. I'm gonna say something to the men.
Oh, okay.
See, this why they complain ain't enough good men. You got a 5-year radius of all men. I can't work with just 5 years. Why wouldn't you be with a man that you can mold into the man you want him to be?
Why do I want a son? I have a daughter.
Cause you gonna get the man with experience who gonna be playing the game with you that you don't want to
See,
play.
that's where you're getting that mixed up at. You got different type of females that want to play that game. Then when they do get to mold them in that way, they get tired of them because that's all they wanted to do in the first place.
You better tell me.
But you got people like these two ladies that want somebody that's coming correct. They already she already has a child. Why would you want somebody to play with? She
Well,
can play with her child.
it's a
And they got
risk.
toys that you can play with too, so why waste the time?
TJ, TJ sitting out in the
All
William.
right, yes.
Jazz,
Nothing
I hear
wrong
what
with your
he's
father,
saying.
yeah.
Kim, I hear what y'all saying.
Yeah.
You limiting yourself.
No,
That's fine.
Hey, you do.
That is
Let's
you
try
live
perfectly
your
fine.
life.
It is.
You do what you
That's
need to
perfectly
do.
fine. I know you're not talking about limits. You said so many limits.
Oh yes, I do.
So
Going
now
up.
you want to let him get started.
My elevator goes down. It don't go up.
We talk about your limits on your life. You don't even leave Chicago.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Kevin Hart. Kevin Hart was in was it tragic? He was in a bad
Horrible.
car accident.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't know who sent me that. I don't know.
I sent you that, but that's what it was. And the messed up part is that it was a very expensive car, and
What
he
kind of
wasn't
car was it?
driving it. I don't know. It cost him a good $70,000.
It's his 40th birthday present.
Yeah, to himself.
It's a something with a B.
Bugatti?
No,
No, it was a
Bugatti.
Jeep. It was like a Jeep, wasn't it?
No, it was a car. Like it looked like almost like a
A
Cadillac.
Bentley.
No, we didn't
Okay.
catch the
Yeah,
name.
but the
of it.
crazy part is that he showed it on Jay Leno.
Right,
Jay-
he literally got it for himself for his 40th
See,
birthday.
that's what he said.
Yeah.
It was on 40th birthday, and Jay Leno joked about what if you.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
no.
What if you crashed it or whatever?
Yeah.
And it was just a joke.
Oh,
They
okay.
comedians.
Right,
You know?
of course.
And next thing you know, this happened. But if I'm not mistaken, Kevin
It's,
Hart was not
it's a
driving.
Barracuda.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Barracuda.
And he wasn't driving it.
No, it was his trainers. It was his trainer driving, and the trainer's girlfriend, fiance, whatever, was in the back. And he, for we don't know whatever reason, veered off the road and went down an in-bank. But they claimed that, the word was for a while, the reason that they kind of had this under wraps because somebody had put out a story that Kevin was paralyzed from the waist down. But then Aniko came out very quick and was like, that's not true. But he did have major back surgery.
Yeah.
Whatever that's supposed to mean.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah.
So
They say he's back home. He's home now.
Okay, but
He is
I think
home
they
now.
were holding it the way that they were because he clearly has a lot of deals in the making, and they start snatching stuff quick.
Very quick. I mean,
Yeah.
he's at least since he's been high, he do at least 3 movies a year.
Oh
2
yeah,
movies a
Jumanji
year.
is definitely on his way out.
Yeah, so
Mhm.
it's like, you gotta be a little bit more careful.
True.
For him to be one of the hardest working men in Hollywood.
And Paul Walker should have taught us anything.
Who
Let's not do
does
this
that?
shit.
Oh,
I miss him.
my goodness.
You can't be in the fucking cars. What are you doing?
Paul
What?
Walker thought that his stunt double was next to him. And he said,
TJ,
No,
it's too soon,
no,
TJ.
it's too soon.
Yeah, they ain't let me say nothing about Nipsey, so I'm bringing TJ down with me. Shit, the marathon continues.
They said,
Oh, nigga.
Where's the stunt double at? Where's the fuck
Oh, no. Rest in peace, Nip the Great.
Next thing you know, who became a big person in Fast and the Furious? The Rock. I
So
hate
the
Hollywood.
Rock killed Paul Walker?
No, I think kill Paul Walker. I think the fact that they're using him as the
Well,
new
they need
face
it, right,
to
yeah.
Fast and the Furious, and considering that Fast and the Furious still has not made their budget back,
Mm-hmm.
that's considered a flop because the Fast and the Furious, the regular ones,
Mm-hmm.
make theirs in 1 or 2 weeks.
True.
It's been a month now.
I give it to you. I don't
Okay.
even have an argument point on it.
So-
I mean,
I don't think they
Tyrese
should have did.
Tyrese might have been bitter, but he had some type of points.
Well,
So
you know
they
where
said
that they claim. Well, we don't know if this is true, but they claim that the reason that Tyrese, because you know Tyrese and Paul Walker were like
Yes,
this,
very.
but he claimed that Paul Walker told him that he wanted 10 movies of just Fast and the Furious. And so he felt like, you know, that The Rock knew this, and then they went off and did the Hobbs and Shaw movie. So I
That
out of
makes
respect
sense.
for Paul.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
I mean, but I mean, The Rock doesn't have say so. So it's like he coming at the start of the movie, but
Right.
why not go to the producers or writers and say that shit? So
Right, not to him.
it feel like how they casting The Rock between Vin Diesel and Terry. Like
They
The
don't
Rock.
like him, Vin Diesel and The Rock don't like each other.
That's what I'm saying. It feel like he keep having these. I don't. It feel kind of shady to me. I mean, I don't know The Rock, but
Well, I think they gave The Rock all of these opportunities just because he is hot.
Exactly.
And they feel like he is a bankable person that would bring in funds. But the last couple of movies The Rock's been starred in has been flops.
Yeah, they
I
have
haven't.
to be, right?
Only thing
They
that
should have went the Vin Diesel route.
I agree,
Yeah.
and I feel like because he already had that fan base with Fast and the Furious.
Yeah.
When you see Fast and the Furious, you think of Vin Diesel.
well,
you
just
think
make
of Paul
another
Walker.
Fast and the Furious.
It
Just
is.
fucking
It's
make
out,
another Fast
it
and the
is.
Furious.
It's coming out next year.
Right,
It
but
is.
still.
Right, it is, but the thing is that you could have just made another Fast and the Furious then.
This time.
And then
No.
and next
You're
year.
right, exactly.
Yeah,
You don't give The Rock, who just came into the series, now you just giving him a whole spinoff. So
Yeah.
it is. I mean, it is what it is. You're right. The Rock don't have no say so on that. He just collecting the checks. And
No,
you
exactly.
know.
And I feel like they just basically bullying the new guy. And like you said, TJ, it could be envy.
Well, he's $20 million a movie now.
Oh yeah, he's definitely one of
The
the
Rocky?
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
he's the highest paid. He's the highest paid actor.
I've never liked him.
Wow.
Even when he started off as a
The wrestler.
wrestler,
Uh-huh.
he was annoying.
You crazy as hell,
You
man.
didn't say what the Rock was
Oh!
That's what it is. My little brother used to watch wrestling together.
And then go
All
with
he
me back.
smelled was beef from
Oh no.
and grilled cheese sometimes. Yeah.
Kim, you are excited about the Bad Boys for Life
Yes.
trailer that
I have
out.
always been a fanatic about this movie, and I am
Yes,
very
that's
happy
what
to see. I do. I'm very happy to see they got this together because I'm not gonna lie. I don't know if anybody watched Martin's thing they did for him back on VH1 a little bit ago.
No.
He looked at very strokish, and I don't mean that in a negative way. I mean
Yeah, I
like.
think
I think
he
he's
was
like
close.
that, right?
He was close to having
Okay,
one.
he must have
Remember when
been.
he was walking, he was in LA or something, and he had
That
on
was
all
so
this
much long.
sweat.
That was a long time.
And then his face, now his face is all fat. And
That's because he ain't on those drugs no more.
Oh, well, he might be sober,
Yeah.
but his wife was doing a very good job at angling him in certain ways and like stepping in, like when his speech was getting flirted. So I kept hearing that this was happening, and I did not think it was going to because I didn't think he was going to be in good health. So to know that it is coming, I will have my seat, Friday.
Well,
I'm
yeah,
ready.
he was the one that held out on it because
Really?
Will Smith signed on it because they gave Will Smith exactly what
Oh, okay.
what he wanted
Uh-huh.
in the price range,
Oh, of
and
course.
that's when Martin said, "Well, I will not be doing it unless I'm getting the exact same amount."
No,
You just said Meek Mill in Future.
It's bad. You gotta think about it. Now, granted, Will Smith is a bigger actor,
Right.
but could he do this movie without Martin?
No,
Lawrence?
No.
you're
So
right.
why wouldn't I
No,
say?
that you right.
So just give me the money.
Yeah, you're
Just
right.
give it to me.
You're right.
But
Now-
it's turning into Big Mama.
Yeah.
Kenyatta, hold on.
Not big.
On time.
Well, just think about it. Think about it. The first Bad Boys was Martin any type of sex appeal?
No,
But he was
It
skinny.
always Will Smith. Yeah,
He looks like he has 3 kids and a wife.
Don't they have like 4?
Yeah.
4?
So,
He
now
had like 4
he look, he carried the kids. Okay.
Oh,
Damn.
God.
I said it. On time. Kenyatta Kidney says Martin literally looks like Big Mama now. Michael Murphy said Martin face fat as hell with a lot of emojis.
He feel like he said he's clean.
Yeah.
And-
oh yeah.
Clean.
To go back to that 21-year-old, and this is sick, I said I wasn't gonna read it out of it. When you said something about the 21-year-old, Michael Murphy, noted creep, says that dick gonna be grown though, Jazz. Where I say I'm not going to read this. Guess I lied. Dale, also unapologetic, says you're sick, Michael Murphy. Michael says I'm a part of unapologetic. Read my shirt.
And it's funny that they don't want to embrace this nastiness that they have. They want to be like The View, but it always ends up talking and being nasty.
BT uncut, huh?
Right.
Oh
right.
my God.
Right.
Tip drip.
Like what the kids
Alright.
She said tip drip.
Yes.
They start off. Then it's like, I'm like, okay,
No.
let's just go ahead and go full throttle.
Oh Lord. Y'all should just be like the Creep Squad.
Oh, yeah.
That's what you know you
Who
want.
just named them?
No, it's first of all that name
you
is
can't dome him a creep without calling yourself a creep.
No.
It takes one to know one.
let Peter Guns have his
And
moment.
you read it, so
Well,
you said you wasn't, but
There you go.
Yeah, we tried to keep this a classy show.
I'm judged.
He turns into something else. ER reporter, what you got for? You got a box office report for us this time?
yes. So for today, I don't give a damn about the box office, but I am going to say that Beyonce and the Lion King cast has came back in the top
Really?
three. Yes.
Wow.
Yes,
Lion
that's
That means this is nothing out. So I guess you don't even need a box office report. That's back up in there. I mean, they came
What?
out
I
a
don't
month
think
ago.
When somebody said there was nothing's out though, because somebody said it's going to the movies, I said to see what?
I still want to see the kitchen.
It's something has fallen. Came.
Oh, the angel has fallen.
That's what I saw
That's
yesterday.
weird.
That is
Number one last
that-
Yeah.
that's number one this week as well.
Mhm.
With 10 million. No, with 20 million.
Oh, see, yeah.
But
It's Labor Day weekend.
yeah, I mean the crazy part is Labor Day weekend. Don't you think it should be
Right,
bigger,
I
right?
definitely
But
thought it would be.
nobody put out no big movies to even
Yeah.
say that. Like I was thinking, Bad Boys would be one of those movies that come out.
The
probably
Lion
those
King
ones.
still in theaters?
Yeah.
Yes, it
I
was so
still
good.
ain't seen this shit,
I don't
Joe.
want to see it.
I'll
You
do
didn't
it.
take your daddy?
No. I don't want my kids to be scared of animals when we go to the zoo. That lion finna start talking.
Oh, yes, that is true.
Look at
She is
Simba.
so cute. My godson is 5 and he loved it.
He
Yeah.
look at
Yeah, he did.
My baby like to sing. Them movies, that lion not gonna sing like the
They
original
definitely
Lion King.
didn't.
Alright, well, since we're on movies and actresses and stuff, the very pretty Leslie Jones is leaving Saturday Night Live. I didn't even know that she was on.
What you
there.
just call her? Pretty? Fuck out of here, Joe.
What's wrong with it?
Please no. Never say that again. The talented Leslie Jones.
Okay. Y'all gonna lose Leslie.
Well, her Instagram name is Les Dog.
Okay.
They're like 40.
That's 50 Cent on this fucking page right
I
now.
like her.
I like Leslie.
She's funny.
It's just
Yeah.
hard to look at.
She's leaving SNL because she has new opportunities. She has a stand-up special coming. She
Good.
has
Where's
she
Monique?
is going to be the host of Supermarket Sweets. Do you remember that?
I don't know what that is.
Where?
How do
I
you
had no clue.
I want to get on there.
I do too.
I don't know what that
every time
is.
I was
Yeah.
just thinking like,
Exactly. Now, if you on my team, you can't fuck up.
That's the one that's going through the.
or at the end when you gotta do the trivia, like, oh my God,
Right.
Oh man.
It's
I
like
can,
shows.
I can do the trivia part. You can do the
I'm in
rest.
the-
Oh, see, there you go. Boom, we got a team.
That's a great show.
We got a team.
And that was amazing.
That's
show.
a great show.
So she's
But
supposed
one
to be
thing I-
hosting it.
You
One
are
thing
so
I would-
young. How do you know about that? You got the Game Show Network. So
No, I used to watch it when I was younger. My mother is older. Yes, I love Supermarket Sweep.
yeah, I did too.
I love, like, I would literally, like, come on,
No,
we can
you're
get out
good.
of there.
I got you.
Well, we know
Only
who
thing I would
we
not
show.
get jiggy, I cannot get jiggy with them sweaters though.
No, they
I
got. Hopefully they change it. They
Like,
gonna pass
come
out
on.
shit.
Yes, but
I'll-
nobody
yeah.
even seemed to be tired of the show. They just running.
They cut and paste. They edit it. They edit everything. You
Yes.
sweat all that stuff.
Them
Now
just
that's a
running.
good show.
That was a great show.
Well, I'm glad that she's leaving because of opportunity. Because there's so many people that leave shows that's their moneymaker just because they just tired of it.
True.
Bitch, where your
Well,
money
they
coming
think
from?
they bigger than what they are.
Exactly until they realize that those checks that pay your mortgage is not coming in and your house is becoming an apartment.
AKA Nene Lee.
Oh, you better tell the truth.
Is she quit?
Exactly. No, she
No,
came
she
back.
came back.
Oh yeah.
When that Glee money stopped, she came
and
right
that
on
flop,
back.
that TV show was a
Oh,
flop.
yeah.
All of
Something
them flop.
in or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hello, Andy. It's Nene.
Can I come back, please? You know.
They need me on on the show. I am the show.
I am.
Like it, not a fan.
I can't stand it.
Lawrence Fishburne to produce a series about a black teen superhero. You know, I don't have time for this. I like Lawrence Fishburne.
You know he produces Blackish.
Yes. I love the meme
Mhm.
from when he turned around like that. That is classic.
Alright, baby.
Boys in the hood, what's up, got to do with it.
Yes.
But all these Marvel and black teen superheroes, and it's just
Well,
like,
it's your age.
oh,
Damn.
No, not being
Damn.
funny. It's definitely his age. He don't give a damn about this.
He
But
is, bro.
yeah, exactly. And me and you, we talk about this a lot.
Yes.
Marvel is one of the biggest things, and if he's putting this on the Disney app,
Oh yes.
this is going to be very lucrative for him.
okay.
Yes.
So, and we don't get a lot of.
Black Panther again. I don't
No,
know.
and they could be totally different. It's a black teen, and it's most likely will be in the
Like a
United
Static
States.
Shock type thing.
Oh, yeah,
Definitely,
that's a good
just
one,
like
yeah.
that, right?
You know, there's
so-
a black teen Spider-Man, Miles Morales.
No,
Yeah.
I don't know that.
Yes, he doesn't.
Oh
yeah.
man, okay.
I don't
Gotta
want to
bring him
have
to the Marvel universe, man.
He
Yeah,
wasn't
he-
even in the Marvel universe when he was a kid.
Oh.
I've
goodness.
always been in the know.
He was watching.
Yeah, but-
He was watching Oprah.
yeah, it's no hope. Yeah, it's no
Okay.
hope. There's no hope in that.
I've always
category.
been in the
Did
know.
you watch Black Panther at least?
Yes.
Will you watch Black Panther 2?
I will not go to the show to see it. No.
Why?
I went for
Excuse me?
Black Panther 1.
Okay.
You know, it was a big, one of my friends rented it out for my organization.
Oh,
Went out
wow.
there when we dressed up
Okay.
in all black, and I had on my attire, and it was fun.
Okay.
But the movie, you know, I think I might have dozed off. Well, no, I didn't
Wait a
doze off, but
minute.
it was, I didn't have to. It didn't do anything for
Oh,
me.
it was
I
amazing.
like real.
I don't even
I saw it
You
three
gonna
times.
make, you gonna make me
Oh,
I
laugh?
saw it 3 times.
Yeah.
I literally seen it 3 times.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah,
2 times 3D and 1 time regular.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're either gonna make me laugh or I'm gonna go to sleep. with a
So
movie.
you are
Or a scary
suspense.
movie.
Suspense.
It gotta be a comedy or something
Make you
that
think.
make me guess
Yeah.
what's going on, or it's a wrap. So
Mhm.
all the stuff that I know is not real, it wasn't working for me. Yeah.
Michael B. Jordan was hands down one of the best villains ever. You don't know what you
Hey,
You're
auntie.
just so
I don't know.
fast.
Okay, yeah. Well, Alex Trebek, I really like this story.
Mhm.
That
Yeah.
after stage 4
Mhm.
pancreatic cancer,
Mhm.
Damn.
he is going back to Jeopardy, and I think that to get back to Jeopardy was a goal
For
that
him.
made him say, "Hey,
Mhm.
I'm going to beat this."
Right.
Cause I think he only had like a few years left in his contract with them anyway.
Mhm.
Oh wow.
That's why he
Okay.
wants to go back. He's like, yeah, they're not gonna pay me if I don't come back. Just joking.
Mm-hmm.
But he make it back. I'm happy.
Did you know he was 79? I did
Yes.
not know
I
that.
know that.
Yeah, he's 79.
How long has this
He
been?
must have
How long
like
has
it.
Jeopardy been running?
Ooh.
Man.
Oh.
I'm 30 something, so it's been probably close to 40 years.
Mm.
Do you guys know what's the longest game show?
Mhm.
All
Right now.
time.
Price is right?
Wheel of Fortune.
Fucking Wheel of Fortune.
And
now.
so they probably very
You know-
close behind.
You know he was the host.
A
Wheel of Fortune,
First.
right?
What?
I did know that.
Yep.
I did
Now
know
that I did not know. Mm.
I did know that. So shout out to, I used to have to watch it every day at 3:30
Yes.
and at 4 o'clock. ABC it was what was the
Bold
at
and
12
Beautiful?
o'clock? No, we on channel 7.
Oh, we're on channel 7,
See,
my
my
bad.
auntie Red
God
was
light.
was channel 7. My granny was channel 2.
Oh,
so
okay.
all
Two
my
was Price is
children
Right.
Oh, all my
Came on
children,
that
that's
note.
right.
That was 7. That's channel
channel
7.
7.
Mhm.
One Life to Live came on at 1.
Mm-hmm.
General Hospital came on. Then Jeopardy.
Mm.
Then the 4 o'clock news. We watched the 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, and world news.
And the
all
word
this
is
is
tonight.
seven. And then, as he had
Uh-huh.
put out earlier, I have a can of beefaroni. Because I wouldn't eat regular
You don't eat regular food, not at all.
So, yeah, shout out to Alex Trebek. And somebody who is not as lucky as Alex Trebek, and he's going to be gone a long time, is Simone Biles' brother. With your sister, you know, my sisters, they ain't probably going to give me a whole lot. They'll throw me some change, some, you know, I'm going to have a new lifestyle. Why?
Okay.
Mm.
So let's get some facts
Yeah,
together.
please.
Yes,
Okay.
please.
Yeah.
You know, because I was very very upset with
I
this
hated
story.
that they
broke.
did this. I hated they
Yes,
put her in it.
exactly.
Yeah.
I'm very mad at CNN and CNBC, all of them, because the thing is, Simone Biles did not grow up with this
her.
brother.
Exactly.
She was adopted by her grandparents, and then later on, she was basically adopted by her surrogate family, which is where she has been and was raised as she is a gymnast.
Give us the
I
facts.
think. So her brother's name is Tevin Biles Thomas. He is actually military. And he is her older brother, whatever. And what happened is he was at a house party on New Year's Eve, and the details gets very.
It wasn't even this year, right?
Right. It was the
in
year coming in. So
18.
right.
Okay.
So he was at a New Year's Eve house party, and 3 uninvited guests showed up at the house party, and they got the busing. Don't nobody know why really or whatever, and why it took them so long to arrest him, but 3 people were killed. And it took Ohio this long to get charges or whatever to actually pin on him, and they actually picked him up at his base in Georgia. So he had went back to work, and
He was active.
Oh yeah, he was active military. So they picked him up at the base in Georgia, and he's been charged with murder, manslaughter, assault, and So
Was the 3 people that got killed? The 3 people that came into the party together?
yes.
So they wasn't supposed to be there.
And that's honestly what I said. Don't get me wrong, but
agree.
Yeah,
you don't
right.
supposed to kill nobody, but
Right.
in his mind, if you military, their minds are
Something
something happened.
Something
So
triggered
what
it.
he thought was
Yeah.
that party was a base.
Mhm.
Those 3 people weren't supposed to be there. They was uninvited. Killed
Take
them
him
on
out.
sight.
I mean, look, they got
Exactly. That's why his ass went back to work and probably talked about I had to eliminate these people.
eliminate their cards.
And I bet he didn't tell his sister because they probably don't have no type of
They
relationship.
don't. But
Exactly.
I felt like this story was so horrible because I feel like
Because she
Simone,
just won.
right?
She
Simone
just won
Biles'
the
name
biggest.
is golden everywhere.
Right. Yeah.
She is the
greatest
of all time.
Here,
Right.
yeah.
I love Dominique Dawes back
Oh,
in the day.
I love Dominique. Yeah. But
Yeah.
I really hate how this was reported on. The first thing I seen was her name before I even realized what the story was.
Yep.
It was on all outlets or whatever, and then it basically forced her to come out and make a statement or whatever. That's how bad they were using her name. So, just to be clear, this is not a brother she grew up with. So it wasn't a brother that she was in touch with or anything like that.
I won't be related to anybody with that line in no fucking way. Did you? He did that shit. He did everything they say he
I don't
did.
think he was denying
Yeah,
that.
I think he looked like that.
I say he guilty. I gotta point this out. This is an insider for me and Jazz. We have Amris Knox watching, saying,
You wait. You gonna say that this is an insider?
yeah, because she says,
You
look,
gonna tell people you used to love her?
I was in love.
What is new?
Okay.
Well, she's married. She says looking good, beautiful, just an obstacle. So I had she's rarely nice when I ever see comments. So she did say looking good, beautiful. And good one, Kenyatta Kenny says, I fell asleep in the first half hour on Black Panther. And she had the teeth. These are old people. See, I'm not them.
Well, Kenyatta lives in Green Bay. So I can see why you people agree. Did they even have it in Green Bay, Kenyatta?
I think she saw it in Chicago.
Yeah,
I'm almost certain.
I'm
I'm right. She said,
Trina Rockstar, you don't know Nan, rapping. Her mom died.
looks like her
recently.
I definitely
Yes.
thought it was her.
And
she
I
looked like
Trina.
her, Joe.
Yeah, that's heartbreaking.
Yeah.
I like Trina. She's
So,
I would say
what
she's-
her mother died?
I think like yesterday.
yeah.
Yeah.
For what?
Mhm. I think cancer.
Cancer.
Yeah, I think cancer.
I don't think
Oh,
she's
they made a lot of
underrated,
sense.
but she's had longevity
Oh, 100%.
and still a house, still a name.
She stayed where she know that her name is going to be golden, and that's Miami.
Hey,
you
look,
know,
girl.
No,
so-
I'm going to Atlanta. Trina was supposed to be there. So
No,
you
what
think
she trying to do?
gonna
No,
come
she-
down?
Oh, okay.
Oh, no, she ain't gonna mess up her
I'm
bag.
Right, yeah.
She ain't gonna mess up her bag.
I really was looking
She
for
need
it.
every bag she can get.
Now,
Like
wait a
a
minute. Now,
Florida
Trina is very savvy. She was on the Breakfast Club a little while ago.
Oh no,
And
she
yeah,
said she
Trina
did
is
really
paid,
good with her money.
yeah.
Her mother helped her a lot.
Oh,
with
okay.
her. No, I ain't saying that, but I'm just saying that
Sales.
checks.
Yeah, she
needs to
still
keep 'em,
needs the
you know.
checks. Yeah.
Her mom being dead can't stop her from getting those checks. I mean, she got to mourn, but
Yeah.
it's always a time
I
and
was
place
that
for that.
Trina. Looking forward to you.
Kenyatta Kenny says LaShawn Daniels, songwriter for Michael Jackson, Tony and Tamar Braxton, and many others died in a car accident yesterday as well.
Yeah.
Right behind Kevin Hart. I think she was trailing him or some shit. I don't know.
That's not how that
I don't know.
Wow.
I'm assuming.
That's not how
I don't know how it
happened.
happened.
Different places, but yeah, LaShawn passed away. Only 41 years old.
Damn.
Yeah, he's from here actually.
Oh, it's a boy.
He's from Chicago. Yeah.
But
born and
he
raised.
wrote a lot.
He did, but I mean, if you ever watched Tamar and Vince's show, he was actually Vince's best friend.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so his wife and him were on the
Did-
show
and
all
what-
the time.
And what was Vincent? A producer? He was a-
Like A&R, he did it. He found Gaga.
yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Kenyatta did say she saw the Black Panther in Chicago, as assumed.
Right.
We
No-
knew.
No Black Panther in Green Bay. Not at all. I was disturbed when I saw this.
Thank you. Speak on
And I saved it for last so that we could dive into it
it. Okay.
with strength.
Okay.
Because as when Corey Barksdale was here,
Mm-hmm.
he talked about how he did not, date outside of his race.
Okay.
And with racism seeming to make a comeback.
It is here. It is here.
I really love to see black love.
Yes. I
That is black love.
Uh-oh, what's
Okay.
happening?
Is it? Is he black?
He's black.
Do you think he love her?
No, that's not black love.
Oh.
Me and you would be black love. That's
That's
not
factual.
black love.
TJ, shoot your shot. You 31,
Mhm.
right? Hurry up.
I'm the conservative.
Okay.
This is the hood, and this is the liberal, and we got to find out something because I am offended that you even say something so stupid.
Well, no, okay. This is what I'm trying to say.
Please.
This is what I'm trying to say. If you watch, do you watch her show?
I do not watch
What is
The
it?
Real.
The Real.
The real.
They fired Tamar.
Jenny Mine, she's definitely. It's hard because you guys are just looking at the
No.
color.
She
of
act
her
black.
skin.
She act
She don't
black.
act black. She don't act black. She don't act like that. But she definitely her crowd is African American.
But her,
He had
No.
a white husband.
It is.
No.
She got white husband, but the reason why they got divorced is because she didn't want any kids.
I know.
And
Okay.
then she turned around and had this man baby.
let's talk about that.
That's what happened. She is about him.
Jesus.
And I think that's why they brought it together because they got that clear understanding that Jeezy don't want no more kids and she didn't want any kids anyway.
I'm
You know
Jesus.
what?
You know, it is money. This is different. You know what we talked about. The difference with celebrities and different with regular people.
Mhm.
They don't see color no more. They see financial gain and
No,
status.
I was shaking my head to that, but go ahead.
No, do you guys agree that they see financial status? They see what can you do for me or what can I get from you?
In this case, it is all Jeezy who is going to get some type of, he'll get, this type of press. Jeezy has pretty much been underground his whole
Very
career.
respected.
Wait. What you saying?
Always been, he's never been a mainstream.
Jeezy is a commercial artist. To call him underground would be right. Thoroughly
Okay, well, maybe
underrated.
underground's not the word, but he's never been
He's
not
a Jay-Z or a Kanye or a Drake. He's
yeah.
never been that.
Yeah.
He's
Okay.
always had the hood joints that we
Yeah.
listen to.
He's a T.I.
Yes, he's a T.I., both from Atlanta.
Yes.
So you go get Jenny Ma, who's on TV
Mhm.
every day
Mhm.
during
You said what I
prime
just
time.
said.
Bam.
You
Here
just
it
said
is.
what I just said.
But I don't. It's no financial gain though.
If you get press like this and you see them on Facebook, Instagram, all that stuff, eventually people are gonna go see what else is going on. What else are you gonna do? What are you gonna talk about in your new music?
Okay.
Everything is
No
pieces.
black people want to care about what if he talk about her in the new music.
Oh, but
Because that's not the
people,
girl. Wait, that's not the girl he's singing about.
but her people
You
is.
heard Jeezy's song?
But her people is.
They
know.
Tony Brown is one of the biggest things is the biggest genre now.
However, you're right. However, her people don't want to see her with that black man.
I don't know. It's a lot of.
So,
What is she? She let me know.
I'm gonna let the guest speak first. So
Okay,
no,
no.
I want you because you also like good with like when he first saw
Yeah,
this
no,
picture.
this is
So
no.
so what's the conflict?
Everything about it is wrong to me.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
I've listened to the talk a few times.
Mhm.
I'm not like a big fan. I'm not finna tune in. I be at work.
Amen.
Everything about it just seemed wrong. Like when you listen to his music, he's supposed to be with like, I don't know, like a Megan Thee Stallion or something.
Yeah, agree.
That's who he's supposed to be with.
With his music, but when the last time you heard his music?
So okay, let's clear some things up.
No, the
So
last
me,
week.
so
Come on, Kim.
I just want y'all to know, Jeezy's album just dropped.
Yeah.
Okay?
Tell they ass.
So
I don't even know
his
that.
album just dropped, and this
He had a
relationship
single?
went public all within
Of
like a
course.
week and a
Of
half.
course
So
it did.
TJ does have a point about
Yeah.
the marketing strategy because
They've
Jenny
been talking for a
Mize,
while.
yeah, they have been
They
talking
have,
for
but
a
they just
long while.
Yeah,
A long
so they had
while.
a picture when it was
With the
3
twins.
dates. It was
Yeah.
it was triple dates,
Mm-hmm.
and then they said, "Oh, we just friends." And it was
Right, but then
I think
I
her
know.
divorce wasn't final then.
oh, he was
Oh, well, you know
they
the
already
husband
married.
already had a
Married,
girl
with-
pregnant.
We're pregnant. With,
Oh, yeah,
engaged
yeah.
already.
Yeah, you should have left.
Well, no, Jenny. The one thing I will say, Jenny Ma told her husband before she got
Right,
married that she did not want to have kids.
Right.
Now that is clear. I'm not gonna take that away from her. But I do think, if Jeezy want to love Jenny Ma, that's fine. But do I think this is a marketing genius move for him? 100%. Because he goes public with her at the same time his album goes out. Like TJ said, she's on TV every single day. The Real, which is what it's called, came back on Tuesday, and this picture dropped today. So Jeezy knows what he's doing. Now look, do Jeezy got another girl tucked away, somewhere in the hood? Maybe, but is he gonna be walking the red carpets with Jenny Ma?
And you think she's gonna say
How long
something?
you think it's
No.
gonna last?
I'll give it a year.
Not even that.
No. Okay.
I give it past a year.
Oh, okay.
I'll give it. They don't make it to 2020.
We get this recorded, right? I think Jeezy's a low key guy. You never know. People change. People talk about how they rap and what you think they should be, but
no, he's definitely a businessman. He was just on the Breakfast Club, did a great hour interview or whatever. Like the things that he's into, tequila, like he legitimately has like tripled his money. It just has nothing to do with rap anymore. So yes, he has grown as a man. But do I feel like he's also one of these, millionaires that got rich and then left home? Yes. And do he think that Jenny Ma is a prize? Yes. Do he think she's a trophy? Yes. And that's why she's on his arm.
We're sponsored by Jars by Jazz with RJ Paints. They do great work. Reach out to them. I actually got them some business from the show as well. So shout out to Jars by Jazz with RJ Paints. We're also sponsored by
Mic Check Entertainment. Miss Katrina Danielle, if you black, bring her your act, preferably black women, poets, rappers, singers, comedians. She like to put y'all black asses on. Find her in the comments and or the tags.
Talented Trends was in the building last week. Shout out to them. Great
Shout out
time.
family.
Mondo and Trees, Talented Trends. We're going to be doing some work with them soon as well. Jasmine Me. Why does this Filipino lady go get this black man? This hood black man?
I don't know. Maybe she want to fit in with her co-stars.
Damn, what
But
a
they don't. They
yeah, because Tamara's married to a white woman.
Yeah, and
Lonnie is married to a white
boyfriend.
So,
But they're one spectrum of it is black. So she want to sit at the table and talk about what cornbread or something. I don't know.
But the thing about that is that's why I asked, was she Filipino? Because I know a lot of Filipinos, women that are married to black men. And I think one of your friends is married
I don't
to...
think so.
One of your friends that was on this show is married to a Filipino.
Oh, he talking about
I think it was at your wedding.
Was it?
Take off the shawl, maybe you'll think of it.
You don't just say the name. I don't know.
I don't know what his name
Is
is.
that Ed?
He was on the show.
He was on the show.
Remember.
Ed
he
married
got-
the Filipino,
I
right?
promise you not.
Wait. Wasn't it Ed that married the Filipino
No,
too?
not Ed.
The other dude.
The other dude.
They got the podcast.
Yeah. With
From
his
from
friend.
Wheaton.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
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 Okay.
Yeah, Raju.
You can see that they're not really
Raju.
friends,
Yeah.
CJ.
Raju.
He know him, but I don't know.
Is he married to a Filipino, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that's a lot. I mean, I work at a hospital. A lot of Filipino
Mhm.
nurses, especially the young ones, are dating black men or married to
Just trying
black.
to
But see,
steal
I
our
think
Give
that
us our men back.
in adulthood, that black men are targeted. That moth is bothering you.
I've been watching it the whole show.
I see.
Working under these conditions.
Yeah, y'all want this window. But I think that at this point, Jenny's point, they target black men. I think they target black men. Christina Raju got together, they freshman year of high school.
He did
So
say that.
it is a big difference there.
Yeah.
So I agree with you,
Give us our men
Jasmine.
back.
It-
Give us our. You talk about my slim picking. Let him go. Let that man go.
and
Let that
he
man go.
should
So
stay
when
black.
we go, yes, stay black. So
Yeah.
if we go and we walk down this aisle, we gonna all sit there in the family picture, and my mama-in-law gonna love me. Let my man go. Let him
Come on.
go. You can't even rap. Let him go.
Come on.
Not my sister. His sus. Let him
You
go.
next.
That's you S. Because you can't even rap his song. You don't even know what's going down. Nowhere what he's talking about.
So y'all are more concerned that she don't know his struggle.
And she'll flip.
All right.
And she'll
Okay.
flip when the
Yes.
time when
When
the
the
time
time
comes.
When that money changes.
When,
Yeah.
when the money changes.
So when her people pull her to the side and say, okay, this is not a good look anymore.
Right.
Okay.
Right, he's expendable,
Mhm,
just
yes.
like most black men are expendable here in
Yes.
this great United States of
Amen.
America. I was driving the bus today, Roosevelt and Clinton. She said, "Keep America great again." That's the shirt. Trump 2020. I said, I pulled up right next to her, opened the door. I said, "You go ahead."
Kill him with kindness, go.
Right?
Kill him with kindness.
Then I see another guy. He listening to somebody rocking, knocking.
The booze. Come on, let's keep it going. That good life. Somebody, hey, you know what you started. Damn. Y'all singing.
So then
That's your
I
phone
look,
fucking
and
buzzer.
it
It's
is
my bedtime. I got bedtime.
I look, and it's a Mexican guy
Oh.
sitting in the passenger seat.
Uh-huh.
And so I look to the second person, it's another Mexican. I said, okay, this person that's driving gotta be black, listening to H-Town.
Yeah.
Right, yeah,
And so I'm creeping the bus up so I can get close to see around. It's a full white man with a reddish, brownish beard singing the words to the song.
I seen a white man on 87th Street bumping Tupac. It was so loud, like I was hard back. And I was like, I gotta get beside this car.
Yes.
Who is listening to this?
Oh, wow. Okay.
And see,
White
it's-
man. The whitest of white men though. Like
Right.
no hair. He got like straight
That's
gray.
why this
wow.
guy, he was a tier under white.
No,
white.
he's white.
Oh,
He's
white.
definitely a Brad.
White.
Yeah.
Like a
Okay.
Brad or a Sean or something like
And,
that.
and
Okay.
see, and I'm okay for you do what you want to do.
Right.
Love is love.
Mhm.
However, I know that behind closed doors, your people, and when it's time to throw us in the trash,
Mhm.
you go vote for Trump.
Mm.
You know, and it's like this what I don't like about it. But they on the picture, they are both smiling. You know, it is.
Oh, okay.
I mean, we smile when we get paychecks. That don't mean we like to go to work.
Ooh, you better tell the truth.
That's thinking out loud,
Look, you
man.
better tell the truth, because I will definitely be cheesing tomorrow as I step in at 8:30.
Yes.
Kim,
How you doing?
Kim shows up, Kimberly stays at home.
Now, finally, they say more dads are filing for custody and are winning. And winning custody of their children. I had an example, but I forgot. What are your thoughts
Dwayne Wade got custody of his kids.
He do.
Dwayne Wade?
He
Okay,
does.
he did his
Yeah.
fault.
She was stupid and crazy.
Yeah, they was right in Cook County. They were across the street from my office.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So, Jasmine, what do you think is the reason, are the reasons behind this, filing for custody and getting custody of the kids?
Some baby mamas are bitter, and it make it hard
Mhm.
for them to be daddies. Like, let that man see his kids. You live your life, and a lot of times we want the idea of a family without discussing it with the other person. Just think like, oh yeah, we got a baby, so we're gonna be together. No, we just got a baby, so I gotta go now.
Now this is a word, people. Y'all listen to what
y'all go
you're saying.
sleep now, okay? And I'm gone. And people just can't accept that. So it's like, That's why. And if you push a man so far, like he's gonna push you back, and a lot they're gonna win the fight.
All right.
I think more men are just being more serious. You know, if you want to go through this fight, I'm gonna go get me a lawyer too. I have the funds. I'm not gonna sugarcoat this. I'm gonna fight right there with you, and I have every right to be part of my son's life, especially if I'm taking care of him. I want the same amount of custody, or if not more, if you want to play this game with me, because I'm not trying to play this game.
Right.
You are. So, let's just be real. The only person who's gonna hurt is the kid more. You know. So if the judges are thinking about that, the men should always win, especially if they're fighting for them.
Yeah, I think this is great. I mean, especially it really shows that the legal system is finally like opening their eyes to different scenarios and different situations, because for a very, very long time, like a mother had to be at her low, like strung out. You know, the kid had DCFS had to have been, picked up a couple times,
Before
something like that. And yeah, so now I'm very happy to know that, like I said, both sides are listening.
Yeah.
So that's dope.
Dude, what is are you with baby daddy, child's father?
I'm single.
Nope.
How can I be with my baby father?
She had to let
I'm
you.
be in a relationship.
You either married or single. That's how I feel.
Well, I'm
You only
single,
believe
and
it
me
too.
and baby daddy are not together, but baby daddy want that daughter. I'm gonna drop off, and I'm gonna pack a bag.
There you go.
Ain't no fight here.
Yes, no fight.
Ain't no fight. And I think that's how it should be. Fathers are important. I have a case that's close to home with that. And also, if you watch if you watch Power, you'll see a similar situation. And I do like the words you use, bitter. I do think that women like to keep that power. They like to
You
keep
think
that
like it's
fight.
like leverage or
Yeah.
like a yo-yo?
Yeah.
You got the right yo-yo.
A check, you keep that check coming, them taxes.
Child support is not a
that.
lot of money.
Well, money is money. Most of the time they paying. If they got a decent job, they paying a lot. You get those stamps and taxes too with those kids. So you want to make sure that baby stay. I know one lady, she had like 8 kids in a 2-bedroom, and she won't let the child go stay with somebody else. She want to keep. So it's.
And that's when I'm the child. If I'm old enough, I'm just going to say.
I'm not coming back here.
Why?
You don't even
So
know
that
I'm
means
here.
I'm sleeping in front. Most likely, some other child foot is in my face, and I got a whole daddy that wants me,
Right.
and you not trying to have it. So he can easily forget about me, and it's gonna be your fault, and I'm gonna be just pissed at you.
Yeah.
So they ain't have to deal with that.
The Do Say You Say podcast by Miss Jasmine Reed.
Me.
Man, how you know Michelle? But you don't say my name right. That's my
I'm just not
cousin.
good with names.
Just call
And-
just
and I
Jazz.
Just Jazz.
Do say you
Just
say.
He don't want
Just
it.
Jazz.
I kept saying all type of do say, you say, all
Do
type of
say,
stuff. So
you
it's
say.
do say, you say.
Yeah.
Podcast is on Apple. It's on Anchor app.
Spotify, it's on
It's
Anchor, it's on
everywhere.
Google Podcasts.
And hopefully you'll
everywhere.
invite me and the people to come be a guest on your show one day. We'd love to do it.
Yes.
We'd love to do it. And I
When-
actually want to do a show on the fathers, because we have some fathers and kids fighting for our kids and the arrangements that we have. I don't think any of us are on child support, but everybody's not together. So I think that's a show coming up.
Jasmine, when are your dates for your show? You ain't telling the people.
Okay, my podcast goes up on Wednesdays,
Okay.
but I'm here.
Okay.
But it's okay.
I thought it was Sunday as
Wednesday and
well.
Sunday.
Right.
Let me
Promote, baby.
Wednesday and Sunday, and I'm open to all comments. I post status. My page is open. My Instagram is open.
What is it? How can we find you?
On Instagram, it is do_say_you_say. Snapchat is Simply Gorgeous 24. You comment, and I'm gonna read your comments off. And if you want to come on the show, you just tell me when, and I'm gonna make it happen. But you just have to be prepared to drink Do Say, because yes, we shotty. We have to.
Oh, so you take shots during the.
Yeah.
You provide the liquor.
I provide the liquor.
That
I provide the liquor.
changes
Tell them the
scenario.
rules is to get in them.
But the rules is, so
Okay.
when we say hello, we
Mhm.
take a shot.
Mm.
If you
Okay.
change my subject, you gotta take a shot.
I like
Oh
that.
wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Y'all all be drunk as fuck.
I did it
Oh, wow.
once and I learned my
Really?
lesson.
Oh,
I got right back on
I bet you
message.
did.
Yeah,
I got right back on message.
I looked right at you. I said, yo,
That's
wait a
like-
minute.
Yes, you have to keep them on topic, and I try to shoot for a 3-shot minimum. Any topic changes, you're on your own with
Okay.
those shots. But
Mhm.
we shot as a team, one band, one sound.
Oh, wow. One man, one
Yes.
sound.
Okay.
Drunk line coming through.
Hold on, we're gonna hold hands together when we walk out of here about this episode.
Okay.
Nice.
Well, why don't you invite Unapologetic out and we'll definitely get some members and we'll talk some
Yes.
trash and they'll take some drinks. I don't care.
How did it work
So
for
you
me
want-
saying that
so
shit,
you
Jack?
want-
That don't work.
Yeah.
Okay.
I had to do it, you gotta
I
do
said
it.
the
Do say.
We got 1,
Do
2,
say.
3, 4. We got 4
If
others.
you got something to say, you gotta drink the do say.
What if you
Oh.
bring something light?
No, it's
No,
do
it's
say.
not.
Y'all better change your show.
Okay.
Come on, TJ.
Okay, I was just asking.
Scary,
They
scary.
sue.
Are you in,
No.
Kim?
I'm in.
Okay,
I'm
so
in.
Yes.
they're
I'm
going to
in.
represent.
No, if you're
Now
gonna
you
talk, you
trying to
have
pimp
to
us out.
drink.
No, that's what I say. I'm just going
You
to
not
watch.
gonna talk.
I'm going to watch. I'll hear about
You
it.
can't talk nothing. You can't say anything. Like nothing.
I know. That's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, I can't. Yeah. So
Okay.
with that, but I do like
And
it.
I got a variety of shot glasses. They so pretty.
Oh.
And when he came, I made tacos.
She did
Oh,
make,
you could.
she made turkey tacos in which I left in the kitchen.
Don't
Yeah.
do the
I
turkey.
know he.
You not gonna,
I like turkey.
I like
fake
turkey.
news,
I like
Jazz.
turkey.
I'm not eating the fake meat. I don't
It's
know what that,
turkey.
I've never seen the turkey grounded up. I see a whole. I've never seen, I didn't
You
want
see
it.
the chicken grounded up?
I wouldn't eat no damn ground chicken
Yes,
either.
you would.
One meat gets grounded and it's beef. That's all I know.
You ain't never seen no cows. grounded
Yeah,
up.
right.
I don't ask too many questions, but I know answers to some of them.
But
But
Jazz,
yes.
go ahead.
I would love to have you all on the show. Maybe I come back and I'll bring you. Say we all do it together.
That's
Like,
what
nothing
it-
like those reactions.
Let's go.
No, that sounds good.
All right.
Take those shots, those reactions. They really get to you.
Okay,
Okay.
well we can.
Area checks.
Yes.
Can I let somebody else take my shot for me?
No, nobody was there to save me. Before you wrap up
We
this,
gonna come. This your
That
house.
ain't coming.
We go to your house.
That's so good. Sir doing live. That's the topic of this show.
I have a segue that maybe benefits Jasmine and Unapologetic because this person was on Good One's camera. I thought she was just speaking just cause, but I see her on your camera, Jazz. Angela Johnson says, "Hi, Jazz. The world is so small. Let's tell Jazz what Angela did and maybe coach Jasmine, who is single." Come on, man. I don't
Shout
just-
out to Angela. I ran into Angela today out on the street.
Oh.
Her and the boys.
Oh, screech.
Yeah, Angela.
Okay.
A classy lady, A1 lady. You don't meet too many Angelas in
So
the world.
nice.
Yeah.
Yes, I love Angela.
Let's tell them what Angela did.
We had an unapologetic dating game where Angela was the bachelorette, and we had either 3 or 4 guys.
Four.
They interviewed to win
was
a
fun.
date and an opportunity with Angela, and
The asshole that won.
the guy who won it. I think
They're serious. They're hot and heavy now.
They're in communication.
They're hot and heavy.
Why don't we have
We
them
never
on
on occasion.
The
Did you
producer,
also-
the
Why y'all
producer,
gonna do a bachelorette check-in?
The
Like,
producer-
Oh, we've been trying.
the
We've
producers
talked
have
about it.
reached out to both parties and they have declined. So I do get a lot of people that say, "Yeah, I'm doing it." I do get some. No, I'm not doing it. So they have declined.
Oh, okay.
But we still wish them well. And
Yes, because those 2 answers don't give us any type of.
It
You
was
better
a
say
good
that
time.
shit, TJ.
I mean, you said hot and heavy, and you said there.
I know the truth, TJ.
Oh, okay.
He doing it
Why
for the
you
show.
always go to creep route? Like, why you can't say that they're nice? Like,
Hot
he
and heavy.
also embellishes.
No, I'm gonna keep him outside of the other group text.
Gotcha. Maybe
Because if
we'll
he don't
find-
know what's happening, he
Maybe
don't know
we'll
what's
find
happening.
out on Friday.
Friday we
Yeah.
will update it
Yeah.
the real way.
I will, you know.
But Angela did win, so I guess the red carpet is being rolled out to you, Miss Me.
Would you do that?
It was fun.
why you didn't do it?
No, I was a we co-hosted.
Kim, that's not an answer.
That's not an answer.
Because why wouldn't we?
you do it?
Why wouldn't I do it? Oh, I'm mean.
Well, we didn't know. We don't know. Nobody knew what Angie was.
No, Angela is adorable.
But we didn't
She's
know.
amazing.
But nobody knew
It
that.
fit her perfectly. It fit her perfectly. I'm not.
Kim is chilling.
No. If she does it, I'll do it after her.
Well, we struck out again.
Yeah, I'm not a good candidate.
I'll do it
Damn.
after Kim.
Damn.
After Kim, then just Jazz.
All right. Well, that means that. Jasmine, thank you for being here with us
Thank
tonight.
you so much for having me.
You say follow her on the Facebooks and the Instagram.
Yes.
Follow Unapologetic on Facebook, IG, Twitter. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Bring your phones out. Man, we need to start making people do that in this studio. Bring your phones out. Hit subscribe on Unapologetic.
He got my phone.
Okay, well, we'll do it before you leave.
Yeah, y'all can subscribe to my podcast.
That's
too.
right.
I'm subscribed.
You gotta do that.
That's right.
I'll
That's
subscribe.
right. You will star.
We are sponsored by Jars by Jasmine and RJ Paints. We're also sponsored by
Mike Check Entertainment, Miss Katrina Danielle. If you black, bring her your act. Preferably women, comedians, poets, singers, rappers. Find her in the tags and get up with her.
Katrina Danielle, nice lady. Friday night, 5 Fridays will be live sometime in the evening. In the PM hours. So be looking out for that. And be looking out for the Unapologetic Podcast when the haters stop hating.
You better say that shit good.
TJ, ER reporter, Kim Smith, Jasmine Me, DJ, Antonio Whiteside, SC, Hooley Reed.
Yo.
Sir Goodwood Live, we're signing out. See you next Wednesday. We're going to have a solo show. Wait, are we solo? Yeah, I think we're solo next week. It's just going to be us three.
Wait. Not ending this show. Sheena Sade says, this is my first time watching the show live, guys. She says, I'm all for setting Kim up with prayer hands. Come on. That's our best friend. You thought that's...
And she contacted me. She contacted me about setting somebody else up. So I don't know if that was you or not. She didn't say a name, but I don't know what's going on.
The corn muffins better be done.
Look, I read every comment. This has been Unapologetic. I don't know what a Bluetooth speaker is not working, so I'll just talk. Starring Sir Goodwin Live, I'll say it for the first time. Also, TJ Turner, the lovely Kimberly Smith. Tonight's special guest, Miss Jasmine Me, the star from the Do Say You Say podcast. Every Wednesday and Sunday, subscribe. The lovely Antonia or
My
Bay.
name is Antonia.
Antonia, I didn't want to fuck that up. Antonia, being a one-woman audience, I'm going to get it right, girl, one day. You know who I am. Come back Wednesday, hot topics, current events, and as they say, maybe a guest, maybe not. See y'all next week, and we're done.
See you Friday.
Okay.
Do say.
See, that was fun. You say.
Yeah.
Yes.
Lord, I can't
Let's
believe
get a
this.
picture and then everybody go to their own
You
home.
can't do it.
Of course, your phone, and you came over here with 20%.
Yeah, I know. I had a lot.
See,
I had a
it's
lot
one
going on.
of them
No.
shit. Why won't you drink?
No,
I
TJ's
don't know.
lasted the whole show. What you come in here? What you?
It's like 25%.
I'm finna hurt.
I know why hers. Mine was on 25%.
Hers and his cut off after yours.
You know
Then
why
you
though?
know the charger right here.
No, hers was at full.
No, I know why.
Her battery
You
life.
are.
She got a bad battery.
Because you don't go get a new phone.
On the real, you need your battery is
It ain't even
off.
about the Android no more. It's about your phone.
It's
Because
a-
my mom's iPhone,
All had it.
she got the
Okay.
iPhone 6.
Yeah.
No, you gotta be on
It
that.
dies
Okay.
fast,
It's
really
on
fast. So
Google
you just need to get a new phone.
Podcasts, not
You can go in there and
Okay,
it'll
I
be
gotta